welcome to day one of my airbrushing Christmas series. And today I'm going to be showing you how to get this very glamorous, festive look for the Christmas season. So if you are interested, please keep watching.
First things first, I'm going to take ruby red and I'm going to apply that into my transition, starting from the outer corner of my eye and dragging it all the way up to my transition and working it through toward my inner lid. And here my compressor dial is just at 10 o'clock and I'm just lightly pulling back on the lever as I move my hand to the areas that I want to apply color, and that helps a lot when you're freehanding to just do the motion before you pull the lever back. This just helps avoid overspraying or applying the airbrush makeup in the wrong place. Now ruby red is a very bold pinkish, in between pink and red kind of tone, so you really want to stay light on the lever for this one. The good thing about airbrush makeup is that you can start with a light layer and then build on it to deepen the color. So if this color seems to be too much for you, don't worry right now because there are ways to tone it down, which I will show you towards the end of this video. Now the next color I'm going to apply is sage green, and I'm just going to layer that starting from the outer corner of my eye all over my lid all the way through to the inner corner of my lid. And I'm just going to keep on layering that until I feel like I've gotten enough coverage. The great thing about these two colors when they're put together is that neither one of them will overpower the other one. So I think this is a really good match between the two colors, sage green and ruby red, as opposed to using like an emerald green or maybe a brighter green. I'm also going to layer the sage green on my lower lash line just by tilting the airbrush up underneath my eyelashes, and what that'll do is line the lower lash line all the way from the outer corner all the way toward the inner corner. Now I'm going to take Opal white and I'm going to apply that to my tear ducts, and I'm just going to drag that up toward my transition in light strokes. Now I don't want this Opal white to overpower the sage green that I laid down, so I'm going to make sure that I'm just feathering it up toward my transition to get everything to blend, as well as applying it to the inner corner of my lower lash line just to highlight my eyes. I'm also going to apply this Opal white to my brow bones for another added highlight, and this will also help soften the ruby red in my transition just a little bit. The next step is my airliner. Here I'm just using jet black and my cat eye and stencil. As usual, I'm just going to go ahead and speed through this, so if you are unfamiliar with how I do my airbrush eyeliner, please check out my Essential series. There is a full video on how to utilize different stencils to do your airliner. Also, don't forget to do the lower lash line by spraying through the lashes on the outer corner. Now I mentioned before that ruby red can be a very bold color, so if this color is too bold for you, what you can do to tone it down would be just to take a foundation shade that's lighter than your current one and just apply that in light strokes over the ruby red, and that'll soften it right up for you. What would a glam look be without lashes? Here I'm using Red Cherry's 217 and I cut them down to about the size of accent lashes. And then I just applied them with Revlon lash glue in the original formula, not the dark one. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.